Hi there, La Jolla UMC family. Every so often, I like to share what's happening across our broader United Methodist family because, friends, this connection is your church too. In fact, all year, as you know, I hope, we've been exploring what it means to be United Methodist. And I've been reading stories about our church, and our church is one that has some bright spots. So here are a few of those stories, and I'll start with something close to home. This past winter, right here in our own California Pacific Annual Conference, the people of First United Methodist Church in Chula Vista spent their Martin Luther King Jr. weekend building homes in Ensenada, Mexico. Now, they've been doing this for the last 14 of the last 15 years. And this year's team was their largest yet. In fact, 93 people ranging in age from 7 to 81 split into 4 groups, and they each built a house. With those 4 houses, the church has now built more than 50 homes in 15 years. Now, I want to talk about something nationwide. We hear a lot about young people leaving church. Even so, United Methodist youth retreats are filling up. In Tennessee, a gathering called Resurrection just marked its 40th year and drew about 3,300 teenagers and their leaders. In Missouri, a retreat called Unite has grown so much that this summer they're running it twice for close to 1,300 young people. And these same young people are leading, they're planning worship, they're running gatherings themselves. Friends, our church is reaching a new generation. Now, I want to take you specifically to Ohio, where United Methodists have set themselves a goal, 100 new faith communities by the year 2029, and they're committing significant money to it, $500,000 each year. One of those new churches is called City View, and it was born when 2 congregations combined to become one. And a few Sundays ago, a whole family stood together to be baptized. It's a new church expressing new water and new life. Speaking of water, let's go across the ocean to the Zimbabwean city of Mutare. It's Africa University, which is a United Methodist Church's own university on the African continent. The bishops of Africa dreamed it, the whole denomination built it, and United Methodist congregations everywhere, including ours, help pay for it through the giving we share, through our apportionment giving. This summer, it held its 32nd commencement and sent out 698 graduates from 21 African countries, more than half of them women, including its very first class to earn their degrees fully online. When you give to our church, you help educate these leaders. And finally, also on the African continent in Nairobi, Kenya, 2 years ago, a district superintendent began a new appointment with no churches and no members. But today, through steady evangelism and showing up in the community, there are 9 United Methodist congregations in that district and more than 1,400 people who call it their church home. All of that grew from nothing in 2 years. Friends, this is happening in our own conference, with our own young people in Ohio, in Zimbabwe, and in Kenya. Across our connection, the church is alive, and there are places where we're growing. Friends, this is your United Methodist Church, and I think that's worth celebrating. Grace and peace to you, my friends.